What's up? So I'm in a hot tub, a thermal bath actually right now in Iceland, which is probably the most random location I have ever filmed a video. I'm on like a 1 week vacation here with my girlfriend, and wow, I can honestly say this place is so beautiful, peaceful and calm. And I kind of been reflecting quite a bit over the past few days and also just thinking. And one of the things I wanted to share on my channel is how to achieve your goals by default. And here's kind of this thought that came to my mind. So if you think about it, most people's biggest enemy is time, right? Like they are really afraid of time passing by because with every day that passes, they have less and less time, and most people get further and further away from the reality that they really want. But with successful people, what I noticed is that their biggest ally is time, right? And the reason for that is because if you want to create something in your life, right? Like whether that be a successful coaching business, a successful creative agency, a successful YouTube channel, personal brand, or even just, a good body, good relationship, whatever it is, all you really have to do is fill your day with the activities that lead to that result, and then repeat it for 100 days, 1,000 days, 10,000 days, right? And if you just do the right inputs that result in the kind of like result that you are looking for, or the outcome that you are looking for consistently, then you will get that inevitably, right? But I think for most people, this is kind of a bit hard to grasp, right? So if we put it into more of like a real life example, it's kind of like if you eat a Big Mac today, right? And you eat in like a 300, 400, 500 calorie surplus in a day. You're not going to get fat overnight, right? Like it's not going to happen. You're not going to look in the mirror the next day and be a fat ass. Sorry for the saying, but it's true, right? But if you eat that every single day, consistently for 100 days, 1,000 days, and you look in the mirror, you're definitely going to be fat if you eat in a caloric surplus and your macros are shit and all that, right? Same thing if you're not doing your outreach or your work, or you're not creating content or whatever for one day, your business is not going to fall apart. Like not much is going to happen. But if you do it consistently and you procrastinate on these things for, a week, a month, a year, then you're going to see your business not growing and declining over time, right? So if you can kind of understand this and imagine this, all you have to do is kind of reverse this thought process and replace it with the positive things. So let's say you have an outcome you're looking to achieve. Maybe it's to hit 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Maybe it's to land your first client, whatever it is, right? You just need to really reverse engineer, okay, what are the actual tasks that get me to that outcome? And then just fill your calendar with as many of those like positive building things, and spend as much of your time on those things as possible. Repeat that day over 100 times, 1,000 times, and you are going to get the outcome by default. And that way, time is not going to be working against you, but it's going to be working for you. So for example, with my YouTube channel, right? This year I have committed to uploading 2 times a week, no matter what. And I haven't missed a single upload. And in the past, it didn't used to be this way. I would, miss a lot of uploads, all that. And I would always kind of lose the trust that I built with my audience. I would disappear and my momentum would kind of stop. But since I started doing this, my channel just constantly been, doing better month over month. And sure, not every video is going to be a hit, but that doesn't really matter as long as I keep doing the right inputs day in and day out, and doing it over time consistently. Because I know if I keep doing like a successful week in terms of my inputs for 100 times over, I will get the outcome that I'm looking for. So for example, if you're trying to build a creative agency, to translate this for you, right? If you miss your outreach, your outbound, if you're in the very early stages where that's one of the best ways to get, your first few clients, if you miss it today, nothing's going to happen. Like, you won't die. But if you miss it for months and months, you are slowly going to regress, most likely. On the other hand, if you do your 4 hours of outbound prospecting or whatever kind of like client acquisition strategy you are using, if it's inbound, if you spend 4 hours on it today, look, it's most likely not going to get your first or next client by tomorrow. But if you spend that 4 hours on it every single day, consistently for 100 days, or, even 1,000 days, there's almost no way you are not going to be more successful than you are today. There is no way. It's going to happen, right? So the thing is, again, just to kind of wrap this up, is you want to make time your ally instead of your enemy by, figuring out, first of all, what you want. Like, what do you actually want? What is the thing that you are looking to create in your life? Then reverse engineering, what are the actions that lead you to getting that result, and creating that reality? And then simply just filling your day up with the activities that create that result that you're looking for, and just reliving that same exact day, 100 times over, 1,000 times over, 10,000 times over. Because you should be thinking in the long term, not in like a 30-day, how can I change my life type of thing, because that usually doesn't work. Let's be real. Like, everybody who wants to, lose weight in 6 weeks, or wants to go from 0 to 10,000 in 6 weeks with their business, like, it never works. So yeah, that's kind of the message of this video. I just thought it would be an interesting thought to share with you. So what I want you to do, and what I want you to implement after this video, is really like write down very clearly what you actually want in life, right? In whatever aspect of your life this is. And then go ahead and kind of like think about, okay, that person who has what I want, how would they be spending their time? What character traits do they possess that I don't? And then figure out, how they would actually spend their day. And then just simply go ahead, write those things down, map out today based on that, and just live that day tomorrow. And then live it the day after, and just continue doing that for 100, 200, 300 days. Obviously, I'm not saying that you cannot have rest days or anything like that. Like, obviously, you can tell I'm a fan of taking some rest and giving yourself some time to recharge and think. But in general, keep that direction, and you will see whatever it is that you want manifest in your life. So hope this was insightful, and I will see you guys in the next one.